AllXXsFlosstube. It's Minnie at AllXXs. Come on in. Make sure you get your cup of coffee and have a seat. It's going to be a while. Last time I talked to you was before my cruise, and I promised that I would that my next video I would have the magic Q snap. So it's the magic Q snap time. Okay, I've got a list, and I'm going to be reading from my list because I have the memory of a goldfish. And you know what I'm talking about. 10 seconds, that's it, that's the limit. Okay, these are my commenters from my last video, and I really appreciate it. If you're new to my video, no, I'm not crazy. This is the thing. If you're not new to my video, you know what this is. And you love it. Okay, here we go. Louise Setzer. Hi, Linda Craig. Lori Gifford. How you doing? Susan Arrigo. Connie Jean. Eugene Keene. Myra Beavers. Malene Moe. Liz Tedlock. Stitchy Rebel. Knitting Fools. Now that's the name. That's the name of her YouTube. Okay. Lady R. Hi Diana. It is Kismet. Carol Mokarski. Amber Marie in Arizona. Ruth from One Stitch at a Time 46. Senorita Stitches. I can't roll my R's. Love Music. Izzo. Annette Martin. Belinda Z. Catherine. Lori Walt. Druzilla. Nan Russell. Samira, I know you're not at home right now, but the next time you watch my video, you'll see I said hi to you too, and I hope you're having a good trip. Aussie Stitcher. Patricia Kazmarek. Whip Stitch. I'm going to call you. Don't hate me. Jo Marie Hagel. Kathy Davis. Hello and thank you to Dee Hansen, Marilyn Kelly, Susan Pearson, Sue Ashley, Sheila Norton, Jurgita, Magic Pond Crafts, Natalie Strait, Charlotte Johnson. Hello and thank you to Laura Reed from the Slavic Farm, Dina, Half Stitch Cross Stitch, Karen Macon, Galen Francis, Southernmost Stitcher, Crip Chick Crypt, Diana Morisi, Sheila Burton, Jackie Dean, Alex B, and to my latest commenter on my last video, Nikki at Kanikis. Thank you all. I really appreciate it. And like I said, if you're new to my channel, no, I am not insane. I have not lost my mind. This is my magic Q thing. Thank you all. Okay. Okay, let's see. Since my last video, I went on a cruise, another cruise. This one was for a week. And I've got some things to show you. I've got some things to show you and some pictures that I'll just put at the end of my video. So, I won't bore you, from the beginning with a whole lot of home movies. So anyway, I've been stitching. I've been a stitching fool. It's been crazy. I've just been stitching. The Stitch 9 challenge happened, and I started out with 13 actually whips that I wanted to finish this year. And let's see, I finished 8 of those 13. So not bad. And since I had started off at, full steam ahead, and I've gotten 8 of them done, I said, well, I can do something else for a while. Okay. Anyway, let me tell you about a little bit about the cruise. Now, I took 3 charts with me on the cruise. I took Ghoul Tidings, Comfort Lighthouse, and Pretty Little Chicago. I didn't touch Pretty Little Chicago. I worked on Comfort Lighthouse, and I finished Ghoul Tidings. So that was one of my Stitch 9 finishes. The cruise, it was on Symphony of the Sea, which is the largest cruise ship in it's I can't think of the cruise line. For some reason it has just disappeared. I'll put it somewhere up here or across the bottom or somewhere. But it's Symphony of the Sea. And it was a 7-day cruise. 8-day cruise. We were going 8 days. We set sail. We went first to Rotan, Honduras. Beautiful. Just beautiful. The next day we set sail. We went to Costa Maya, Mexico. We didn't go ashore in Costa Maya. Then we went to Cozumel, Mexico. And then we set sail and we went to Nassau. And then back home. So it was beautiful. Like I said, I won't bore you, with my home movies and all my pictures right now. But I will show you a little snippet at the end. Okay? All right. The weather has been crazy, as it has been for everybody else in the country. And so it hasn't been any better for us either. The last 2 days have been just beautiful. Yesterday I opened my door. I turned the heat off. Opened the door. Beautiful breeze through the house. Getting some fresh air. Today, not only do I have my patio door open, I have the window open. Smokey just loves it. He has been up in the window, and the wind coming in the window scares him, so he'll jump up there for a few minutes and then he'll jump back down. But anyway, it feels good to me. It really feels so good to me. Okay, so I think what you're here for is stitching and haul, and I'll get right to it. First of all, I wanted to show you, since I called out Betty Ulan, I'm terrible with names, but everybody knows who that is. She's a wonderful commenter, and she sent me a Valentine gift. Like I said, my window's open so I can hear everything that's going on outside. Anyway, she sent me a Valentine's gift. Thank you for many hours of enjoyment watching your videos. You're welcome. I'm glad that you enjoyed the videos, and I love my gifts. So thank you so much. It was so thoughtful. Okay, she sent me this gorgeous little pillow that I think she made herself. It's just gorgeous. It's Valentine. Has the bell on this, a rusty bell on this side, and a button on this side. I love it. Thank you so much. It's not stitched. I mean, she sewed it. She made it. But it's not a cross stitch. That doesn't matter. I've got two tiny little notepads, which will come in very handy when I'm rushing to jot down a note on from somebody else's video who has enabled me to buy something. She sent me some beautiful charts. This one is Irene's Hive. It has the fabric and the chart. It's by You and I and Friends. I hope you can see that and it's clear. Okay. So I got that. I also got To the Beach. This is a hands-on design. Flocked together. I haven't seen this one. I haven't seen this one before. Is there a date on it? 2016. But I like that. That's so cute. Thank you. And last but not least, Mrs. McGuire B. Charmer, Pineberry Lane. Okay, that's it. That's a good one. So thank you, Betty. That was so kind and thoughtful of you. And of course, I thank Betty personally before now. I wouldn't have made to wait this long to get a thank you. But I do really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, for thinking of me and wanting to send me a gift. Huh? I'm flattered. I'm so grateful. I love it. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. What else? I just wanted to tell you that I have a certificate. Let's see. I am a certified sushi maker. At a well-known Royal Caribbean is the. There we go. Royal Caribbean. Ha. The mind is a wonderful thing. But it was the Royal Caribbean Symphony of the Sea. And this is one of their restaurants. It's Sumi. And I took a sushi making class. You'll see a picture of my prize preparation. Okay. Now, finishes. They're not FFOs, but these are my Stitch 9 finishes. Let's see. Okay, the way I listed them, I'll just pick them up that way. This is not the order I stitched them in, I finished them in. It's just the order that I had written them down. Okay, the first one is vintage cat. And I just love, what got me were the eyes. I just love the eyes. This is a Alice Allen chart from Etsy. Just look at Alice Allen on Etsy. That's where I got that one from. I'll probably need something behind this one. Hold on one second. Okay. So you'll be able to see it better. This is, and I forget, pardon me, FlosstUbe Itchy Nose. Okay, this is hot chocolate. I love that. Yep, hot chocolate. And this is I believe this one is I'll put that across. If I can't remember who it's by, as I'm showing it to you, when I edit, I'll put that in. Okay, I think that's Alexandra Adelaide. I'm not sure. Okay, the third one is, and these are my finishes. Vintage Fox. These are the These are my Stitch 9 finishes. The ones that I had listed for Stitch 9. Well, these are the ones that I finished. This is another Alice Allen Etsy chart. Look at those eyes. And the ears. Isn't that gorgeous? Vintage fox. And let's see. This one and the vintage cat are both stitched on 16 count Aida, white Aida. The hot chocolate is stitched on 28 count coffee bean. Okay, let's see. The next one I finished of my Stitch 9 is Seeds of Freedom. And I will have to scoot back for you to see the whole thing, I think. Okay, that's Seeds of Freedom. I'll bring it up closer. Seeds of Freedom. This is Silver Creek sampler. It's stitched on a 28 count Monaco. Actually, that was either white or off-white Monaco that I coffee and tea dyed using Vanna's instructions. Okay, let's see, what's the next one? Good Tidings. This is the one I finished on board the cruise. And everybody thought I was sitting in a park. It was Central Park on Symphony of the Sea. Okay, this is Good Tidings. I think this is a Plum Street. I believe. I'm not sure. I'll put the information up somewhere along the way. The fabric is a Picture This Plus, and I'm not quite sure what the color is, but I'll put that up for you also. There's Good Tidings. And the next finish I finished was Little House Needleworks. Stitcher's Alphabet. Needleworker's Alphabet. And it's kind of hard to see on this fabric. But you can see the ABCs. And the little lady at the front is very long, so you won't be able to see it all together. But you know what it looks like. And I finished that one. That was a stitch 9. And this one is Halloween Treats. I started this one this was a little start that I started at Stitch Fest in Herndon last year. It was really small. I don't know why I didn't finish it up when I started it, but it's finished now. And I can't remember exactly who that's by either. Okay, this is Alphaba. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that just gorgeous? I love that witch. So that's Alphaba. It's on a 28 count black Jobelin. And I forget the designer. Have to list that across the screen somewhere too. Okay, the rest of my stitch 9, I haven't stitched on any of them. The rest of them is I have I Love Yoga, Life, Liberty, and Happiness, Pretty Little Chicago, Comfort Lighthouse, and Serena. Those are my last 5. So I haven't worked on them. I'll finish them and then I'll let you see them. Okay, let's see. Where do we go? Where do we go? Whips. Well, more finishes. Actually, since I got back from the cruise, like I said, I had worked on and finished 8 of the 13 stitch 9 plus. I decided, well, I could work on something different. So I stitched this. Ooh, there's a needle in it. This I stitched, and I'm not sure about the designer. It's on 14 count black Ada, but I love it. And it's stitched with a DMC variegated floss. So I finished that, and this was one of my, I picked this up at In Stitches, and I think I showed it to you the last time, on my last video. I think I showed this one. But it's a Prairie School, one of the older ones. The card stock. And So I hadn't planned on stitching. I don't plan on stitching that one or the rooster. I have one left, and I'll show you this, what I've stitched. Okay, I've stitched the ducks. I stitched the ducks. I stitched this rabbit, the lady rabbit, the little basket with a chick in it. And speaking of chicks, I stitched the chicken and her babies, the hen and her babies. I stitched the rabbits. And of course I stitched the main bunny. Okay, so those are finished. And like I said, I have one more I plan on stitching from that. And I saw this chart. I'm not sure whose video I saw it on, but it's from Stitcherovia, and I love it. It's the Yin and the Yang by Stitcherovia. I started this one on, let's see, I didn't write down when I started it. That was smart. A couple of days ago. Yeah, it's only been a couple of days. And I'll show you where I've got. I didn't even, this is what I'll be stitching on today, so I haven't taken it out of the Q-snap. And this is, now I had, this is like 2 days of stitching. And there you go. This is, I'm stitching this 1/2 because this is 22 count Aida. 22 count Aida or Hardanger, I guess. The packaging says, you know, 22 count Aida. You know, so that's what, you know, I'm saying it is. So it's 22 count Aida. And this is as far as I've gotten. It's one thread. I love it. I love it. So I'll be stitching on that a little later. And as you can tell, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's rather kind of gusty outside, but the air feels so good. Okay, let's see. What else? Any more stitching? No. That's all my stitching. Let's see. What else do I have? I finished my peacock. I don't know if I showed you the peacock from Linens and Threads. I'm not sure if I showed it to you or not. It won't take a second. Only a second. Because I finished the peacock and the border. So let me just show you what it looks like. That's my peacock. No, I haven't named him, and that's my border. And this is on 28 count white But this is from Linens and Threads. The design is Linens and Threads Stitch Along. And that's where I've gotten so far. I haven't actually did the March because it's one of the corner squares, and I don't know what the other squares are going to look like, and I don't want to change colors up too much. So I'll just wait until the very beginning of next month. You know, when April comes out. And then I'll decide on what I'm going to do, what colors I'm going to use. So, let's see. Almost forget. Okay. I'm sure everybody has seen these by now. This is the Just Cross Stitch magazine. So that's some of my haul. I got a Cross Stitch Crazy magazine. And let's see. This one was a freebie. I picked this up as it was a freebie. It was a giveaway by friend of mine at Stitch Night. She was doing some stash unload. Destashing. Okay, so my Nashville Market finds, Plum Street samplers, Foxview. I'm sure everybody's seen it, so I'm not going to take it out of the package. This is the only one of the stacking pieces that I really, really liked. The stacked animals is the foxes. So I'll be working on that one. Silver Creek samplers. I like that one. It says, "All ye who stand before the fire, pray sit ye down, is my desire, that other folks as well as you may see the fire and feel it too." Love that. And as you can see, the wind is blowing now all my stuff down here, so I've got to hurry up and get done. Here's another Silver Creek sampler. I thought this one was lovely. "I love you just as much today as when you died and flew away. I'll not be sad nor shed a tear. Your memories will linger near. We'll meet again when life is done and soar away beyond the sun." I think that is beautiful. So I got that one. Blue Flower, the Blue Flower, Life with Cats, Not Amused. That one is gorgeous. This one, I just love it. This is another, the Blue Flower, Life with Cats, Best Bed. And that's Smokey. Speaking of which, Smokey, where are you, baby? Smokey. He doesn't seem to be coming. He's probably standing in the dining room looking at the patio door because it's open. Well, ladies and germs, I think I've bored you and bent your ear enough. But I just want to say one thing. To all the people who live in New Zealand, I send you my heartfelt prayers. It's just ridiculous that humans can hold that much hate in their heart that they'll kill innocent people that they don't even know, that nobody's done anything. They don't even know these people. But I wish you all the best, and I hope God grants you peace and comfort. And with that, I'm going back to stitch, make some wonderful little X's, and I hope you'll join me. So until next time, bye.